Hey guys, welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I'm going head to head with The Haunting of Hill House, Episode 6. So a big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to your returning viewers and especially your returning subscribers, what's up? Now, first and foremost, if you'd like to see the full-length version of this reaction, along with other exclusive perks and bonus content such as early access to the videos, Discord benefits, voting and polls, and more, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/DavidVersusFilm. All right, so I'm pushing on through, as you can probably tell from the same getup from the last video. I could not wait to start the next one, episode 6, 2 Storms. The first 5 episodes have done such a great job setting up these characters, showing the actors' talents. I can't imagine where they go from here, but from what you guys have said, it's some major stuff coming, and I am here for all of it. I cannot wait. I don't have anything to expect, really. I obviously have talked about what I thought in the first 5 and what we've gotten as far as information goes. The last 2 episodes especially were really heavy in subject matter and what they dealt with. I mean, we're just done so well though, so I'm super excited. Topped off the peach tea. That is non-negotiable. You guys, if you've seen previous videos, you know all about that, especially to get through stuff like this. Got my BFF Wanda, got the good vibes candle, so if you guys are ready, then we can just jump on in. But before we do, just real quickly, if you're feeling generous and you want to help the channel out and you haven't already, please go ahead and click subscribe, the notification bell, like, share, Instagram. Those all help so much, and they're all completely 100% free, so why not? Without further ado though, let's jump into Haunting of Hill House, Episode 6, Dose Storms. Oh, the stormy weather just like outside. Ah, it's perfect. It's just perfect.
She doesn't look like she's sleeping. She looks dead.
What about Dad? They flew in together, I know that, so he's here.
Sure. Hey, still not a hugger?
I wonder if he's still feeling the cold from her like he was at the end of the 4th episode.
Yep. That's her, Detective. Jesus.
I don't think I could run or work at a funeral home. It's just too much. Oh, here come the ghosts.
Get it together.
Oh, he's seeing him now. If he was telling the truth that Nell was the first one he saw, he's seeing him now.
I don't know much more than you. She killed herself at that goddamn house.
I don't think it's that simple.
Thanks, that clears it all right up.
She hung herself. Her neck was broken.
Broke neck lady.
I want to know what Mrs. Dudley said to him.
Yeah, where's Mrs. Dudley? Or the Dudley's still kicking it?
Wait.
Papa has arrived.
I don't know.
So he's in Florida.
Yeah,
Memory serves. Oh, he sees them all as kids. I've heard that's how parents are. They still see their kids as kids, even if they're adults.
You have a beautiful home.
Oh, this is the business side. The residential side is over in this.
Whole different paint
Thank
scheme.
you.
Otherwise, exactly the same. We have commercial carpet in our bedroom.
Neither can I. Look at them. They're all grown up.
Oh, he's talking to Olivia. Does he see her?
If you'll excuse me.
Of course. That's why we're here.
Oh, he's like talking to her like she's there, like to Olivia, like is she there? I mean, we saw her in the room, and we know they all have talents. Is he part of that group? Because technically he married into it. I always figured it was just the mother, the way she explained it.
She looks beautiful. Not too much makeup. Sometimes they put too much makeup
That's
on
true.
them.
Oh, it's like he's back in the house. Ooh, I could do without this right now. See, I was just relaxing, getting into the groove of the safe space of brightly lit rooms, and now here we are, back at the Haunted Mansion. Good God. I saw it coming a mile away and still. Ay.
Oh, that makes sense. It sounded like a car crash.
I guess, but I don't know why it would
RPP, rich people problems. The chandelier fell again. The worst has truly happened.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I guess I was wandering. Maybe I was sleepwalking.
So many scary noises.
She ain't no shit, bitch.
See, it was that.
What's that?
That's hail.
Ooh, somebody's getting a new roof. Call State Farm.
So it's ice?
Exactly.
Explains why my room is freezing.
Oh, that's not why it's freezing, Cheryl.
Can you do me a favor? Go in the kitchen and make some cocoa.
Seriously?
Alone.
You know how to do it, and your brother and sister are scared.
She's like, I'm scared, bitch.
So for every 5 seconds, that's only 1 mile away. So that one was actually closer. Hey, it's okay. It's just the power.
Oh,
Redneck lady! Redneck lady!
for real. You shot that shit out, girl, when you see it.
Sometimes Mommy sees people here too, but they won't hurt us, okay? They're not here to hurt us.
Are you sure we're safe? Like the roof isn't gonna explode or whatever?
You know what? This house has been here for a long, long time. Seen plenty of storms and worse than this. Where's your sister?
Girl, you
Yeah?
had one job. A house that size, you ain't gonna find that bitch for a week.
Steve? Okay, you keep an eye on everyone. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be back in a bit. You
Yeah,
guys
so I
stay
guess I just
here.
kind of assumed this was gonna be like 2 metaphorical storms, you know, referring to like the funeral and then in the past, but it's like literal storms as well.
Do you remember what it was, that word she made up? And Janet says, it's a made-up word. And Nellie looks her right in the eye and says, all words are made up at first.
Touche, Nelly, touche. Oh, he was drinking straight from the bottle. I was about to say, if he's drinking a beer, no big deal. He's drinking from the bottle. Man's got my respect.
Nellie used to write letters to Santa. Took it very seriously. And the thing is, guys, you know, she would never ask for anything for herself, ever.
Aw.
Not once.
What a good little sister.
She only asked for presents for you guys. She wrote me once a month. Just telling me the amazing things going on with you guys.
Oh, so that's a really good story. That's a really good story for them to hear.
There were 7 of us, and now there's 5, because 2 of us decided to die. She knew the price the rest of us pay when someone does that, and she did it anyway. I don't know why she didn't feel like she could talk to me.
Well, tell him, Luke. Tell him what you felt or saw or whatever that makes you think it wasn't what y'all think. Luke?
You know, this one time,
Okay, here we go.
Janet, she,
Oh, Jesus, about Aunt Janet. I thought you were going to tell what happened to her, Luke. All right, whatever.
You said Nellie wrote you a letter once a month. So maybe she mentioned something in one of her monthly letters that might have raised the flag. You see, we're all aware of how you like to hold back information when a family
Ooh, here we
member-
go. Now we got a show.
You want to do this now, huh?
He's like, let's dance. Family trauma drama.
Let's start with that call you got from Mrs. Dudley and what exactly she said.
Well, she went inside and she saw your sister hanging.
Well, she was clearly off her meds when I saw
How did
her.
she sound when she called you, Cheryl?
Wait, she called you?
Yeah, the day it happened.
I talked to her.
The thunderclap drama.
She said the bent neck lady was back.
You let her believe all that bullshit. This is the inevitable conclusion, which makes you culpable.
Who's the bent neck lady?
So you hear?
Well, Kevin trying to jump in there. Good job, Kevin.
I held back anything. It was to protect you kids.
I don't need why do I need protection from the truth?
He's entitled.
Talking to mom again. Talking to mom.
What?
You might want to check yourself before you start talking about the truth, Steve.
Cheryl's like, can I step into this?
We're happy enough to exploit all of us for some blood money. That's why none of us ever took your fucking money, Steve.
Cut it out.
And you're fucking drunk. You don't just stand there and dictate how we all grieve our dead. Fuck!
That's the worst when you're making a really good point and you just happen to fall. Not because you've been drinking or had any tea.
I took the money, Cheryl. So what now? You want to come after me?
So you just thought you'd live under my roof?
Again, the camera just
let me
circling.
get this right.
Is this must be the episode where it's just one long shot because it feels like it. I mean, for the most part, except for the cutaway to the house. It's really good. Really well done.
Fuck you! Fuck both of you! Blood money!
You're just embarrassing yourself. You don't
She's
even know.
Oh, no, no, no.
on the goddamn ground.
Kevin's like, who wants sandwiches? Who wants
Embarrassing
sandwiches?
myself?
We took the money too.
Oh, well, Kevin, you outed yourself, dude. All right, I was trying to help you, buddy, but
Do you have any idea how much you
yes, you're gonna be surfing that sofa for weeks, if not months, Kevin.
I can't look at either one of you right now. Get out. We're done here. Everybody out.
Do I really have to move out?
Poor Theo.
People lash out. It's perfectly.
What?
Oh God. Oh God, what happened?
What?
Who did this? You think this is
Oh.
You were the last one up here.
No, absolutely.
You were.
not.
You were
Why
standing
would I do something
here.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Can I do anything?
Luke is such a good guy. Oh my God, Luke is such a good guy. Bless his heart. He's probably arguably having one of the hardest times with all this. Getting off the drugs, the twin thing.
Oh, no.
Does he see her? Yeah. Oh God, he sees her in the worst way too. Oh, I thought he was talking to his wife. Or are they both there? I mean, we did see Steven. The awesome transitions.
The hail, they sound like golf balls. I mean, I don't want to think about what it did to this roof.
Of course. Of course. Damn you, Duracell. God damn you, Duracell. Once again.
Nellie? You in here?
Fuck that shit. I'd be like, look, I got 4 other kids. If she shows up, she shows up.
Really?
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh God, oh God, it's Miss Clara. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's that girl. Is that Teapot girl? With the stars and the cups and shit? She's seen all of them now. Too quiet.
Liv?
Oh God, really? I can't, y'all. I should take a nerve pill before this started. The tea ain't even enough tonight.
You kids okay down there?
Or they're all dead. Who knows? I mean, we figured, right? But the pretties survived. That's good. The pretty windows are still okay. Good.
Liv! Get away from the window! Jesus Christ!
So the house is making him see things? Maybe?
Jesus! Liv! What the hell?
I'm having the strangest dream.
What's wrong?
Are you okay? No, bitch, we're not okay. It was over goddamn screaming. Get the hell down here.
I think it was a big dog. It ran right through here toward the kitchen.
Where did it go?
We'll just seal off that part of the house. Never go in it again and just leave it alone. Big house. You can afford to do it.
She didn't do this to herself. No. Neither did Mom, did she?
That's a complicated question.
The rest of the block's fine. It's just us.
For real?
Yeah. Why is it?
Red flag, bitches. Red flag. Go to the Hojo.
Mom, Nell, Dad's talking to himself all night.
It's not like that.
Then explain yourself. Finally, please.
Okay. Nell didn't kill herself. The house did. And you don't understand Hill House, Steve. You never did.
It's always
My
been
problem?
your problem
No,
is
that's
you
not
think
my
you know what
problem. My
happened.
Nell sits up in the background and I freak out.
Karen died.
Oh, worse than her sitting up. But and I mean, in a way, it's like that was Nell shutting them up, stopping them from arguing, and now they're all working together. You know, if you want to look into the symbolism of it, I guess.
To fix her makeup. Get my kid.
What's happening here?
Wait.
Whoa! What? We don't even need that. We have enough going on without it, but now I'm totally here for that. What's happening? Because I realized, I mean, I didn't think about Kevin, but I realized Theo wasn't there. Surely not.
There you are. We were worried sick.
Where did you go?
He was
here.
Oh, honey, you're freezing.
I was right here and I was screaming and shouting. Why couldn't you see me? I thought the health things had got you. I thought they took you.
Come on.
None of you could see me. Nobody could see me.
Poor Nell. What is happening with this show? I gotta tell you guys, every time I think that we have like topped ourselves with each episode, they go one step further. They could have coasted on this one. You know what I mean? 5 was a big episode. And a lot of times in shows when they have a really big episode like that, not just figuratively speaking, but literally longer than the other episodes, they'll maybe kind of coast on the next one. You know, maybe we'll get a little background story. They'll delve into some secondary character we don't care about, but no, they took Crazy Train and they turned it around and went back down the track. It was like nuts in this episode. So I did make some notes because, you know, you guys know I don't want to forget anything usually. The first thing I wrote was that with the last episode and this one, they just dive right in. You know what I mean? There's no pre-credit scene. They get right to the opening credits and then we are in the story. So I don't know like what the reasoning behind that is. I don't mind it. Oh, I love that all the siblings were together, right? That was a change. So this is the first time, and they even kind of made a couple of comments about it, you know, in the actual episode that, you know, this is the first time they've all been together with the father, you know, with Hugh as well. So that, you know, of course, short of the mother and short of Nell, who's kind of there, you know. But yeah, so I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being able to see all of them because after the Luke episode, I think it was, you know, we didn't see a lot of everybody. Love the storm background, not only because it's raining here, but just because on these kind of shows, that just acts as almost like another character that really paints a lot of color into the story that they're telling. And so this episode, it kind of brings to mind an episode of West Wing back in the day called Two Cathedrals. Again, the two cathedrals, two storms, where they're basically in that episode also going back and forth between an old story and a current story. Same with this, and then drawing the connection between the two. So well done in that, and so well done in this as well. Mrs. Dudley, what the I hope, honestly, I feel like the Dudleys are going to be those kind of characters where they just kind of stay in this holding pattern and we never learn much more. Or it turns out there's a lot going on with the Dudleys and we're going to find out, you know, pretty soon. So we have 4 episodes left, which I'll kind of talk about before we do a final kind of wrap up in this post episode chat. But yeah, I there's a lot of time left to develop things and find out about things. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. But they might just stay what they are. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and then the dad. Okay, so I thought Hugh was talking to Olivia the whole time. I thought, you know, especially after we saw in the last episode, I think it was Nellie at her wedding looking up and seeing her mother standing with her hand on Hugh's shoulder. So I kind of thought maybe like, you know, she's just kind of like, you know, tag along, like she's just always kind of there and he talks to her. But now I'm thinking maybe he was actually talking to Nell. That kind of seems, you know, probable also. And then of course that fed into like the second point that I've written down, which is so he can see ghosts. You know, we learned, and I think it was the Theo episode, which would have been the third one, that, you know, the mother said, look, you know, I wondered if you kids have gifts.
Your grandmother was like that too. She was sensitive. I've wondered if you and your sisters might be a little sensitive.
But, you know, Hugh would have been married into this. So unless there's some sort of like gifted academy, you know, like you'd see on like X-Men or something where they're all kind of sharing these common traits, it's interesting that Hugh can see ghosts as well, which apparently he can. Maybe it's just Nellie. I don't know. I guess we'll find out more. I'm sure we will. And then last but not least, here's a great example of why I personally, in my opinion, think this show is so well done. I made a comment in the last video about how they tackled dependency and mental illness in a way that didn't feel cheap and exploitative. And that was the sort of genius and beauty of the show and the writing and the directing and all that good stuff, right? And the acting, of course, you know. And in this episode, similarly, at the very end, as if we needed something else, we see a supposed tryst going on between Theo and Kevin. And normally that would feel so like the skunk at the garden party, just kind of thrown in for no reason, except to just add drama. But once again, because this show is so well done, it didn't feel, you know, tacky to me anyway, or out of place. It felt really like, oh my God, what is this now? So again, just another worm in this big old can we're opening to find out what's going on. But I'm here for all of it. I've enjoyed the show since the beginning, but I'm really getting invested in it now. And I am so appreciative and glad that you are coming on the journey with me. So thank you, needless to say, for watching this episode. Thank you for the amazing comments you always leave that help me figure things out. You guys have made comments about things and shared your thoughts on the plot points and the development that I never would have caught on my own. So mucho appreciation for that. But in the meantime, I will see you in the next video and have a great rest of the day.